Hi guys, I'm Austin. I'm a keeper here at Niabi Zoo. I'm here with Oscar, our female yellow-headed vulture. I'm going to be reading The Nutty Little Vulture, written by Marta Magdalene. I'm hungry, little vulture opened his beak wide. He is ready for the food Mom always fed him, but nothing. You're old enough to fly and get your own food, Mom said. I'll teach you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll find my own food. And he leaped from the nest. Flapping his wings, he tipped this way and that, flipped upside down, and finally flew right side up. Way ahead, he saw a group of bald-headed vultures on the ground, eating something, so down he flew, twirling and swirling until plop, he landed on something squishy. Get off my food, bald vulture said. Food, little vulture took a big bite. Squish, yuck, who eats squishy rotten old meat? Humph, bald vulture said, don't be nutty. If we didn't eat, who would? I'm helping to keep things neat. Go eat bearded vulture's food if you don't like rotten meat. Little vulture flew off. As fast as he could, he soon saw vulture sporting a beard. So down he flew, twirling and swirling until plop, he landed on something hard. Get off my food, bearded vulture said. Food, little vulture took a bite. Crunch, little vulture spit it out. Ow, who eats dry, crunchy, hard bones? Humph, said the bird. Don't be nutty. If bearded vulture didn't eat the bones, who would? I'm helping to keep things neat. Go eat Egyptian vulture's food if you don't like crunchy bones. So when he saw another vulture by the river, down he flew, twirling and swirling until plop. He landed right on top of a giant egg. Crack. Oh, thank you, Egyptian vulture. You opened my food for me. Food, little vulture stuck his beak inside the egg. Slurp. Ew, the little vulture hopped around making a face. Who eats slimy, slippery, raw eggs? Humph, the Egyptian vulture said. What a nutty vulture you are. If we didn't eat the ones that didn't hatch, who would? I'm helping to keep things neat. Go eat pink flamingos food if you don't want to eat vulture food. And off he flew. Little vulture saw he was in luck. A flock of flamingos flew by. He flew after them, but flamingos flew too fast. He decided to fly back home to his palm grove. So down he flew, rolled and swirled, flipped and twirled, and landed on a palm perfectly. At least his landings were getting better. Hey, little vulture, you're in my way. I was going to eat that. It was his mom. She turned upside down and plucked a palm nut from the tree with her claw. Little vulture fell off the tree, laughing. She looked funny. But it was food. He was so hungry, he hung upside down and plucked one. Little vulture was so proud. Look, Mom, I found something I can eat. And it wasn't rotten meat or dry bones or raw eggs. He was happy eating palm nuts from the trees and hanging upside down to get them, even if he did look a little nutty. The end.
So, Austin, can you tell us a little bit about Oscar here?
We are in her winter home right now because it's still a little bit too cold for her in the evenings to go back outside, but she'll be going back outside soon. Vultures are scavengers, so they eat raw, decaying bodies or animals, bones, and apparently, like this vulture eats nuts.
That's pretty unique for a vulture to eat nuts. I think we're more used to the animals that are eating carrion on the side of the road and things like that here in Illinois and Iowa, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
These palm nut vultures, they're found in sub-Saharan Africa area and palm grove trees. But she's also from Africa too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's amazing the niches that the vultures fill. I think that you could go on any animal that had passed away in Africa and see possibly up to 20 different kinds of vultures.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really cool to know that all those niches are filled. Well, thanks so much, Austin, for reading The Nutty Little Vulture to Oscar. I'm thinking that Oscar's not too terribly impressed by a vulture that eats nuts, but we really appreciate your time in reading this book to us. Thank you so much. Bye, Niabi Zoo Nation.